Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's not even that long ago since I posted my latest video. Yay! My classes have started again and I am very happy to say that my schedule is very balanced for once and I have still a lot of free time available for me at the moment to create and just make stuff, I guess. But I cannot say that about the future yet, since my exam period hasn't started. Also, I hope I am able to finish this video this current weekend before my internship in a bakery starts, because I will be so tired. So tired. Anyways, before we get to the actual topic, I just want to announce that I'm taking digital commissions now. So if you like the art you're seeing in my speed paints and in my other videos in general, I am now offering commissions in that style. I do basically everything except the casual stuff, like all of the hateful, majorly juicy and violent content. On my commission sheet it says that I don't do furries, which is half true. I should have specified that, but I am open to furry commissions if you as a potential customer are aware that I never did furries in this style really, so I cannot say for sure how it will turn out. So all I am asking for in this case is honest and fair critique during the process, so we both can be happy about the final product. But if you're interested, you can reach out to me via my other social media and we will get to the video now. Today, as voted on Instagram, I want to talk about a topic most creative people, probably even non-creative people, have been facing more or less times in their art careers. A phrase most of us have heard when displaying our art pieces online and offline. Oh, you're so talented, and any variations of that. I recently started to see a lot of people online complain about that phrase. A lot of people kind of started to grow a hatred against it that isn't particularly linked to the frequency they have to hear it, but more to the actual meaning behind that phrase and experiencing it more like an insult. Even as far as going at people who call them talented to describe their work. But why is that? I questioned that behavior and did a little research and asked myself, are artists really quote-unquote talented? Or is this all just a burning lie we're still believing? Are those people that are complaining about it being a compliment right? Or are they just a response of people on Twitter who just want to be annoying and complain about stuff? To understand the background behind that, we have to talk about the definition of talent. Different languages, of course, have different definitions though. While the German one is pretty lengthy, the English one is quite short, but both are kind of saying the same. Talent is defined as something naturally given, something that is there from the start and just waits to be used or discovered. It basically says that you're good at something from the start. So, being talented in regards of art would mean you were able to do good art pieces from the beginning on. And this is maybe the point where some of you, including myself, had to chuckle, and where skill comes into play. We all started somewhere, and most of us do have those terrible first drawings we are quite embarrassed about. Everyone has those abominations somewhere, right? But what made us progress was the learning and the skills we obtained through that. I myself didn't start with beautiful artwork at the beginning. I am not talented in art or drawing, but I acquired the skill to do work I and some others find aesthetically pleasing. And gaining that skill took me way more than 5 years now, and yet I am still not where I want to be. And taking that into mind, I can understand understand the people who are upset at being called talented. Because all in all, we took years of learning and developing our skills. And calling us talented kinda implies we had it all from the start. So technically they would be diminishing the hard work and effort of years we put in our work. And some even say that thinking being good at art is a talent is the reason people don't want to pay appropriately for art-related goods. Because the belief that we are just able to do art from the beginning gives them the mindset that we are just easily able to do the crafts we do and that therefore don't need the compensation we do deserve. Because hun, no art school, no money. Taught it yourself? No, doesn't count. You're talented, so you just have been born with it. There didn't go any time into developing your art, so give me your commission for free. It actually is very rare for artists to actually have true talent in the art they're making. Of course there are exceptions, but if we all were exceptions, then it would be the norm. However, people can be talented in skills that contribute to making art, such as naturally well-developed hand-eye coordination, a good visual imagination, or a lot of creativity. I myself, for example, am a very quick learner and remember things quite well, if I want to at least. And I am able to adapt to new techniques quite easily. I find myself watching a few tutorials and being able to remember their tips, techniques, and especially movements very vividly, so I can try to put them into the art I'm making. I think seeing that could at least give off the impression of being talented, which might be the case learning-wise, but not with being good at art from the beginning. However, we should be aware that people who call artists talented aren't coming from an ill-minded place, but want to give us compliments. They don't go online being like, tee, I'm gonna insult some artists, but just want to be nice and give compliments. If you look at these people, the majority consists out of people who usually don't have a lot to do with the art world, so they probably just don't care or just don't know better. Maybe they're lacking the art vocab it would need to point out what they like about a piece, like, I really enjoy the composition or contrast, and are resigning to the next better option. You're so talented. We shouldn't go out of our way and start insulting those people. You could educate them if you want to, if you feel very uncomfy by their comment with a nice reply like, thank you so much. However, I would consider myself more skilled than talented. Smiley face. Hate should never be an option in situations like this, even though it might make you upset. I just want to say that I'm referring this to those people who made me want this video at all with their insults towards the people who just wanted to be nice to them. In conclusion, I can clearly see why people get offended by this phrase and want it to be stopped. It gives off a subtle mindset that artists aren't doing hard work and simultaneously dismisses the work that has been put in our creations. We should start to put skill in the place of talent, since it would definitely be more appropriate as a compliment. But as just said, we shouldn't be hostile about it if we feel upset by it. Personally, I never really believed in this whole talent thing. I always were of the opinion that we all just happen to have some naturally developed skills that make creating easier or quicker. But it kinda just made me feel odd knowing people get super mad about this whole thing, because I myself don't really care this much, so I just wanted to talk about it, I guess. What is your opinion on this topic? Can you relate to the people who are upset about this matter? Do you disagree with them? Did you ever think about it at all? Or are you just not caring and just wanted something to play in the background while doing something else? Let me know in the comments. In the next video I'm planning to talk about how I fought and fixed my nail biting disorder, so if you want to see that and maybe even other content, make sure to subscribe and activate the bell to get notified when I post, because I cannot tell when I will do so again. Until then, sending you lots of love, stay safe and stay hydrated.